Well, the big day is here. Puppy's finally in labor. It's been not quite 63 days since date of inception. Um, it's been a long night, not gonna lie. Been up for quite a few hours. Her behavior is very interesting today. She's been panting like mad all night, and half the day yesterday actually, so we knew it was coming. She's visibly distressed. She doesn't know what's going on because it's her first litter. I'm going to show you her in a second. I've got discolored water, so I know her water broke, and she's trying to nest with the blanket on the floor. So I'm going to hang out with her for probably the next 20 hours delivering puppies. Here we go. Here's my girl. She stops breathing every so often to have a contraction. And here we go, right about. There she is. There, contraction. Not liking any of it. I don't blame her. She's a big girl. She's a good girl. There's another one. She thinks she has to poop. She's kind of in a poop stance. That was a big contraction. Oh. Nothing coming out yet. But visibly upset. It's okay, honey. Daddy take care of you. So, I'm not going to video the entire thing, because that would take forever, but I'll keep having updates, and in the end I'll stitch them all together so you guys can see the process. Oh, big contraction. And we'll have some puppies. Alright, trying to make the lighting a little softer for my girl. But she's got one. There's one. I spared you the gory details of the whole thing for the first one. Maybe we'll get one later, but puppy's nuzzling away there. Interestingly, Jessie hasn't kicked in her maternal instincts and licked this puppy clean or anything. I had to rub her down with a towel. But maybe it's the labor thing. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, interesting. But we'll see when the next labor is. It's been just about 10 minutes. So I don't know how long between puppies. Come on, do it. Lick it. You can lick her. You can clean her. That's your puppy. That's your puppy. That's right. You lick her clean. There you go. Alright. Next installment in a little while. Just because the feeding process is fascinating to me. The struggle for food is real. It's interesting to see them do this. Second little one, I haven't been able to tell if it's a boy or a girl yet. Oh, it's a boy. I can see. The second one's a boy, and he has the Swiss kiss. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Alright, it took her a bit to find her maternal instincts, but she's been nurturing them and kissing them, and she licked them all off. And had to learn how to be careful when moving around the puppies. So it's been kind of a learning curve for Jessie too. We've got some food and water, just in case she gets hungry. It's a messy process. And we're expecting another one anytime, so keep you updated. Alright, there's the puppy coming out. And daddy catches. Wow. There's the process. And third puppy. Okay, it's a short video because I got work to do. Unless you want a video, Phoenix? This one's got a big white mark on it too. This one's just a little one.
So cute.
Oh, giving her though. I don't think I have to worry about sucking its lungs out because.
You don't need to pause it yet?
Just keep videoing. You wanna come around this side? See? You wanna come around this side? Look at that.
It's so cute, that little puppy. That one doesn't look like a guinea pig. That one kind of looks like a dog.
This one's actually the most wiggly since. Okay, make sure all the stuff's off its face.
Oh, and that one's adorable. That one's so small. Good girl, Jessie. And then there's two more. I thought it was gonna be a big one because it took a long time, but this one was the smallest one.
Kind of, yep.
Get me to pause it?
If you want to.
Okay.
Alright, our video record continues. We have 3 puppies feeding and mummy's cleaning them. And everything's cool. There's a lot of stuff comes out. Floor's a little wet, I had to clean it up. Got an extra blanket. Hopefully the carpet doesn't stain. Whatever. It's all good. Mummy's happy. Alright, the next installment in our little video series. 5 puppies. 5 wiggly. 1, 2, 3 laying sideways, and 4 and 5. 5 little stinkers. Various little marks. Cute as heck. By puppy number 4, Jessie figured out how to do the birth thing by herself. Opening the sacs. Chewed off the umbilical cords. And was taking excellent care of all of the puppies. I took the previous puppies out from underneath her each time she was giving birth and put them in this box with towels in it and kind of covered them up so that they weren't in the light, kept them secure, and that way they weren't underfoot while she was having contractions and trying to give birth. And then I let each new puppy have a little bit of time with Mama alone while she cleaned them up, and then they got to feed by themselves without having to fight for food with their siblings. And that way each of them got a chance to get some food in them right away. And then after they had their initial feeding, then I weighed them on a food scale. Just kind of got a food grade scale like so, and checked how many grams they were, and then recorded it. And then I tried to record. I didn't get my whelping collars in time because I wasn't expecting this to happen for a few days, so I recorded them, their times of birth, their sex, and then identified them by whatever weird little markings they had. The only one that didn't have any marking was the first one. And the rest of them all had varying degrees of Swiss kiss marks, which are not that common to Bernese, but 4 out of these first 5 have it anyways. And anyways, I've got collars ordered. They'll be here tonight. So that's it for now. Alright, last installment on this particular video. We had 2 more puppies after I showed you the 5. Actually, there was kind of like 2 hours plus between puppies, so there was a lot of waiting time, and honestly I was exhausted, so I didn't take any more videos. I'm sure she was tired. I was tired. So 6 and 7 came, and then there was a decent wait before 8 came, but 8 was stillborn. And by the time after puppy 4, she kind of gotten into it and kind of figured out that she could chew off the umbilical cords and eat the placentas and all that kind of stuff. So she was doing all of it by herself, which was awesome. The first few I was helping out, wearing rubber gloves and helping them land on the ground, but she kind of figured it out. And this being her first litter and everything, and so that was really kind of cool to see that she was kind of pre-programmed with that kind of instinct of how to do everything. Which leads me to number 8. So when it came out, I could see it wasn't moving, and I was trying to use the squeeze bulb to suck mucus out of its mouth and make it breathe and stuff, but it wasn't breathing. So in the process of her, and I had to look this up because I didn't know this. Actually, my girlfriend looked it up. She was chewing the umbilical cord, and then right in front of me, before I could even think about it, she just bit that puppy in half because it was dead. And interestingly, right before she gave birth to that one, she let out a bark, which apparently means that they understand there's something wrong. So she's upset. So anyway, so she just ate that thing. I had to leave. It was pretty disturbing. Freaked out my daughter. Was not great. But that's the process. That's natural. That's nature. That's life. So anyway, I left her alone for a little while. She took care of business. When I came back in, I checked on her once or twice, and she wasn't quite done. So I left because I did not want to see anymore. But as soon as she was done, you could tell that she was out of labor, and that was good. Her breathing changed and everything, but she was tired, so I had to put the water dish right under her mouth so she could drink, and the food, same thing. And then she laid there, and then I put all the puppies in her, so they could feed, and they did that. And then they were there all night, and for the most part, which I right at the foot of my bed, and with only one little guy deciding he needed to go on a walkabout. Other than that, it was a pretty easy night. Everybody slept, which was great. So that's the process. It wasn't that difficult. Some rubber gloves and a little bit of help. But like I said, by puppy number 4, she'd figured it out. And I'm sure the next time we have a litter, she'll do the whole thing herself. So it's not that hard. Don't be too daunted if you're considering having puppies. And it's an exhausting but very rewarding process. That's it.